Alright, what's going on there, folks? It is Earthmaster, August 25th, 2018. Kind of late here, 11:27 p.m. here on the West Coast. And going to do just a quick, short update video in regards to earthquake activity out here around the globe. Latest earthquake looks like it's a 3.8 down there in Peru, Chile region. But other than that, some more deep earthquake activity once again there, just around the Fiji Islands region, well north of New Zealand. And of course, as we've seen here in the past couple weeks, quite a bit of activity along the Pacific Plate there. And this all started prior to that large 8.2 earthquake in Fiji that was rather deep, almost 600 kilometers deep. And it's continued well after that 8.2 as well. So something's going on. This all happened right around the time when the lava flow from Kilauea volcano just all of a sudden stopped. And, Fissure 8 stopped spewing lava. It was spewing lava for an extended, long period of time. And then all of a sudden it just decided to stop. And then we've seen a tremendous amount of earthquake activity and whatnot around the globe. And you gotta remember, this is all it's one planet, and everything affects the next thing, so to speak. It's a domino type effect. So ultimately, no doubt, there's a related activity between the stoppage of lava flow there at Hawaii and also the earthquake activity that's going on around the globe. Whether it's minimal or maximum, it's no doubt related. As far as most recent earthquake activity, we're still getting a little bit of activity out here along the Indonesia region. Down here, some 5s and a 5.5 as well. Well west of there. Some earthquake activity up near Japan as well, with a couple 4s and a 5.1 mixed in there. Still seeing that 7.1 down there. We did have a rather large earthquake out there. I did do an update video on that. 7.0 earthquake there in Iran region. Not too, actually it was about 10 kilometers below the surface here, so pretty shallow. No doubt they're feeling it, or felt it. Quite a bit of aftershock activity continuing as well. That's where we're seeing that 3.5 occur within that same region as well. A little bit further east here, we're looking at a 4.0 earthquake out in the region of, looks like Kazakhstan. That's this region right here. This is according to the EMSC website here, the European model. So definitely ongoing. This is just definitely continuing with the uptick of activity that's occurred over the past 2 weeks or so. Large scale unrest. I mean, we haven't seen this type of activity in quite some time. Well above normal, so to speak, when it comes to earthquake activity. And like I say, I can't remember the last time we've seen so many 6s and 7s and that 8.0 or 8.2 in a time frame like this. I just don't remember a time of that. So no doubt there's definitely some earth changes going on right now. Super duper surprised at California. I mean, we did have that 6.2 off the coast here, but I'm really surprised no further action down there in Southern California. It's just pretty mellow, pretty quiet, but that can change like in a blink of an eye. Just a couple small little specks of an earthquake up there near Fernando and north of Pomona, California. I think they're about a 1.4, 1.2 on the magnitude scale there, but other than that, pretty quiet activity. I mean, nothing really stands out. Nothing of interest at all, actually. Just pretty mellow activity. Yellowstone National Park mellow as well. We're not seeing any type of swarming, no earthquake activity whatsoever in the park there. And yeah, so it's just unusual, kind of strange. Last 3 hours of tremor along the Cascadia subduction zone shows some activity. Nothing big along Salem, right around Salem, Oregon, right there in the valley. Let's go back the last 2 days or so, and just kind of sporadic activity, tremor detection being reported by these instruments here. Pretty much up and down the entire Cascadia range right there. Space weather, I guess that's something to talk about. We are seeing a solar sunspot, so to speak. AR 2720, according to the spaceweather.com site, says it's growing rather rapidly, which is interesting because we haven't seen any type of solar flares, sunspots in quite a very long time. We are seeing some geomagnetic storm activity from a coronal hole. Let's see here. Moderately strong G2 class geomagnetic storm is in progress on August 25th to 26th as Earth passes through the, and what's the date today? 25th? Yep. So it's through a CME that arrived with little fanfare approximately 24 hours ago. Strong magnetic fields in the CME's wake are opening a crack in the Earth's magnetosphere, allowing solar wind to pour in and fuel Arctic auroras. But we're not up in the Arctic, unfortunately. I think I'd rather be up there right now. But anyway, we're going to watch this sunspot right here. It is kind of growing a little bit. Nothing big. Might see if I can, well, I was going to see if I can see that sunspot there with my camera. Of course, I'd put a solar lens on it. But it's pretty smoky out here still in California. In fact, today it was just pretty much blacked out from smoke, which kept our temperatures pretty cool, actually, in the lower 80s. But that's the sunspots right there, 2720, and then it looks like 2719, the smaller one down below. Again, you know, we're still in solar minimum, so activity will continue along this line of activity, I guess. Pretty quiet. Other than that, folks, there's not a whole lot going on. I am going to hit the sack. It's kind of late. I will, let's see here, set that back up to 3.5. Well, I mean, that's it. There's not a whole lot of activity to report, folks. Like I said, we are still looking for some moderator help, roughly around this time to early morning hours. So if you're a late night bird that stays up late and you're looking to help out or want to help out for a couple hours, just moderate the chat. I'll give you that administrative rights to be a moderator here in the chat room and help out here with the channel. It doesn't matter if you want to help out for an hour or two or 3 hours, whatever you want, like. And it doesn't have to be full-time, periodically, whenever you want to bounce in. All right, folks, have a good night. Feel like I'm forgetting something, but it's pretty late here, so I'm tired. I'm going to get some sleep. Peace out, folks. Have a good night.